This is Team Blue, and this is the one-stop ad blocker.
I am Alex Muzinski. I am the Scrum owner and a developer.
I'm Brandon Kasab. I'm a product owner and a developer.
I'm Anthony Petron. I'm a developer.
I am Joseph Pio. I'm a developer.
Hi, I'm Labib. I'm also a developer.
With the web taking over most of our daily life, advertisements have been popping up daily for online use. So we wanted to create an ad blocker to stop the ads from appearing on the websites and videos you watch. This allows us for the user to get uninterrupted information in its original state. With the technology boom, advertisers have taken over the web as their number one spot to distribute advertisements. For our key features, we're going to include a browser-based support in the form of an extension through Google Chrome. The ad blocker automatically blocks the ads on the site, so when you go on the site, you can see the site in its original form without the pesky ads appearing. And we want to allow the user to have the option to toggle on and off the ad blocker. So if you want to see the ads that are appearing on the site, or if you have a website that you want to display ads and you want to see them, we want to give the user the option to do that. And with new ads appearing every day, new companies distributing them, we also want to give the user the ability to remove the ads manually through a right-click functionality built in through the ad blocker extension.
All right, so our main objectives for the ad blocker is to create a functioning tool that allows the user to avoid viewing advertisements to improve their quality of life and their experience browsing the web. And we also want to give users the freedom to decide what to see on a given web page, and we do that by allowing them to right-click on any advertisements they want to remove, so they can be removed.
So this is our completeness and our individual contributions. So we distribute it by functional and non-functional requirements. The first functional requirement ends up being our ad blocker driver. It's the main code for our ad blocker. The task was completed by Anthony, and we had no issues. The testing was performed by Labib as well. As you can see, we have all of our functional requirements listed in the same format. The manifest, which allows Chrome to recognize a file, was completed by Brandon, and the testing was done by Joey. The block sites was done by Joey, and it was tested by myself, Alex. This is our second page of the functional requirements. The GUI was done by me, and it was tested by Labib. The user input was completed by Labib, and it was tested by Joey. The only one we didn't end up completing was the counter functionality on top of the ad blocker itself. We weren't able to complete it just due to time and conflicts near the end of the semester. In general, we really only had time to complete the functional requirements. As you can see, we didn't have any non-functional requirements completed, just because they're normally just performance-based issues or performance-based requirements, and we didn't really see a need for them.
Hi, we are Team Blue, and our product is one-stop ad blocker. Most people who want to surf the internet, many of the popular sites they go on, what's really annoying are the advertisements that you get, the massive amount, and they range from pop-ups to advertisements on the side, or even just a big advertisement that pushes the things you actually want to see kind of to the side, making it harder to read. Our program, One Stop Ad Blocker, allows you to block those ads and make the website clean and smooth to read. So currently I have the ad blocker right here as an extension on Google Chrome, and it also works on Firefox. But currently we will test this on Chrome, and you will see that it is not enabled. Now if I was to go to a website like, let's say, NFL.com, and I'll even refresh the screen, ad blocker is not working. You will see right away there will be an advertisement right here. there'll be an advertisement right here. And there's many other advertisements. For this one, currently, I just see these two. So now, if I was to enable this, refresh the screen, you will see that it is now gone. You will see that this is gone, except the component is still there. Now, while that could be still annoying, we have a feature that allows us to actually remove that component altogether. All you do is hover over this, right click, select remove ad, and it is gone. And this is not just explicit to advertisements, but any component that you feel is bothering you. You just right click, let's say on here, even though it's part of the website, click remove ad, it's gone. You want to right click this, remove ad, it is gone. Same thing as this, remove ad, it's gone. Now, this is temporary, the removing an ad. So when you go to refresh it, it is back. But the advertisement will always be permanent. But when you want to remove a component, it's just a one-time thing. If you go on a website and you find something is bothering you, this feature allows you to customize the website how you want, so you can enjoy it the best way you can. Thanks. Hi. So continuing our demo, I will now go through the code that was tested. So here you'll see that there is an event. So while I was going through the website and we were in a situation where the advertisement was gone but the component was still there, when I right clicked and it showed up as one of the rows, this is the code that allows that event to happen. So as you can see that there is a variable called parent and it shows up in the chrome.contextmenus.create. This is what allows it to show up when you right click, and when you select it, it triggers the what happens is when it's triggered, it will now read through the web requests, and that specific web request that you just clicked on, it allows it to be blocked from another function over here. It is called the content script for URL removal. So when the first code is triggered, it will now go here, and this is the code that will allow the actual content that you just right clicked on to be removed. Now for the URLs that were automatically removed, or sorry, not the URLs, the ad URLs, that is from the block sites over here. Now this just shows a static list, very long list of a bunch of ad URLs that are potential to many of the popular websites that people go on every day. It is limited at the time, which is why we have the customized removal when you right click. But this is the majority of ads that most people see, which is why the 2 ads that we encountered in the NFL website was automatically gone, because the code that I will go to the next slide is reading off of this list. So for the code that I was just talking about is ad blocker main. This will read blocked sites, which is the variable in the previous slide that contains the list of URLs. It will read through every request when you load through a website, going down this list and matching any advertisement that comes up that matches that list, and it'll automatically block it. Now, if you're wondering how does it even run on Chrome, that's what the manifest file does. The manifest allows the program to be installed as an extension on Chrome, allows you to enable it, and allows it to run, and has permissions set so that you can actually read every web request that is coming through Chrome and is going to display on the user. That's what allows the actual ad blocker main to intercept those and filter out the advertisement that's not wanted.
Over the course of our class, we run into many issues and problems that we unfortunately cannot solve due to time restraints and other factors. For open issues, we've run into the problem that endless ad companies are always being made. We can't block every single ad produced because they're being made at a faster rate than was possible for our ad blocker. For our ads being removed from the sites, that part of the function works. However, white box, I should say, or any type of like remaining like box when the ad is removed is still there, as you saw in the demo video. And that's also an issue that we cannot achieve due to time restraints. For waiting rooms, one of our functional requirements was not able to be made due to, as I said, time restraints. That ability was to see how many ads were being blocked on the site. This would have been a perfectly fine non-functional requirement for the user especially. They would be able to see how many ads are being blocked and able to see if their ad blocker is actually working properly. In retrospective, Trello is a good organization tool that really helps us manage our work. It should have been utilized a lot better for our project. As well as Discord would have been it's a much easier communication tool that we could use. GitHub and other collaboration coding programs are also good for our team-based projects, and this should be used way more in the future as well. And while Discord is good for communication, it should not be the primary tool for scheduling due to items being lost in message strings. Thank you everyone for listening. If we were be live, we would ask for any questions, but since we're not, this is our end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.